this has honestly been the best year of my life, despite everything that has happened. I try to stay positive on everything. You know, you gotta stay positive through it all. It's definitely been hard. Don't get me wrong, it's been hard, very depressing. But I had to switch it up, you know, and think about the positive things that have happened because of it.
What brought that motivation, the need for self-motivation into your head? What brought that to the forefront?
Just everything in life in general. You need that. You need motivation because nobody else is gonna motivate you to do it. You know, you gotta have something that fire that clicks in. You know, see these guys, when they step up to the plate to fight me, they're only preparing for one man. I gotta prepare for everybody. You know, and that's the difference. So the difference maker for me is that, like, I gotta keep that mentality. So how do I exceed to that level? I need guys to motivate me on every scale level. You know, listening to Eric Thomas or C.T. Fletcher or anything like that, you know, motivational speaking, and then afterwards just a lot of meditating. You know, a lot of meditating and just getting my thoughts together in order. Because at the end of the day, you know, you have matchroom boxing, you have Top Rank, you have PBC, Al Heyman, all those things, and now you're gonna have takeover promotions. You know what I'm saying? In the flesh. So it's all about, and you'll have Canelo promotions, right? So all those things are playing in those roles, and how do I maintain that is through self-motivation and keeping that mental strong, having that vision and striving for that.
Teo, how much trouble is Kambosos in on the 27th?
Oh, he's in a lot of trouble. Definitely, a lot of trouble. You know, like massacre. You know what I'm saying? It's I got no love for those guys. You know, his manager, fuck Peter Khan. You know, and all those guys. You know, I paved the way for them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Peter Khan got in through Triller through me. You know what I'm saying? And look what I get in behind for that. You know, just because they let you go, you gotta sabotage our fight. You know, there's things like that, man. I put it out there on the table for sure. I'm not one to keep my mouth quiet. Sometimes that gets me in some situations, but hey, I know how to get myself out of them.
How many rounds do you think he goes with you?
1 round.
1 round? Why
yeah, 1 round because just to show how all that talking that it don't work over here. We talk, but we back it up. All that talking that you're doing, you got to show something. You've been in 2 fights, split decisions. You know, Mickey Bay and then Lee Selby. You know, like, I ain't a Mickey Bay. I ain't a Lee Selby. I'm Teofimo Lopez. Lomachenko had to find that out the hard way. Richard Comey had to find that out the hard way. All these guys, put them in front of me, they'll find out the hard way. It's a different platform when I'm in there, man. It's a different beast. I'm the same person, same animal, just a different beast when I'm in there.
Yeah, how hard has it been to stop and start your camps like 3 different times, mentally and physically?
Bruce Lee, baby. Bruce Lee, be like water. You gotta be like water in every situation I'm in. I know my body, I know what my body can do, and I know what my body can't do. So it's all about just maintaining and finding that balance. You know, my whole thing is balancing where it's water and fire at the same time. You know, that's a force to be reckoned with. You know, so it's just all those things. It's not hard, man. I'm very thankful. I gotta do this for my son. I gotta do this for the people and for the new generation, for the youth and for the kids out there. That's what it's about. Those kids are gonna be the future of our world. So it's all about setting a good tone and a good positive feedback to all of them. You know, all I'm trying to do is just set the tone. Everybody wants to become undisputed now. Why? You gotta set the tone. You gotta set the tone. Show them that it can be done. You just gotta put a lot of work into it.
You mentioned the undisputed. Obviously, Canelo's going for undisputed tomorrow. You did it though at what, 22, 23? I think you
23.
23. You became undisputed. Just talk about that and just having accomplished that goal. And like you said, everyone's trying to do it with Canelo.
It's not easy, but it's definitely possible. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it before. You know. And it's all about just that was something that I could take off I could finally take off. Like, okay, that was a goal that I made, I accomplished, now we on to bigger and better things. There's another mountain out there that's bigger, you know, for me. Just because I became undisputed don't mean that I gotta sit on my butt and be like, I'm the king of everything and the king. No, just like you're the king, you can get the throne. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. So you gotta protect your territory, you gotta protect your empire, you gotta protect your building, your castle. And how you do that, you gotta have the right soldiers in front of you and with you. So it's all about those things mentally, man. Undisputed is a great achievement, but I got all my belts in the case. I got them all in the case. I haven't displayed them or anything. Why? Because I still got to defend them in the lightweight division. You know, with jokers like Devin Haney and jokers like that, I got to defend them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always war ready. You know, they tell me, hey, we got to fight tomorrow. I already got my belts in my cases. Let's go. Ready. After I move up to 140, then I can put them out in display because they're no longer active.
Do you feel like with you fighting?
Kambosos chapter behind you once and for all.
Come again?
How big a deal is to get this Kambosos chapter behind you so you can do one of the bigger, better things?
Oh, it's huge. This is everything. This is everything for me, man. I'm okay with people trying to disrespect me and disrespect what I've done. But one thing is disrespect, and then there's another abusing my name. You know, what I've done has never been done before. I'm the only lightweight to ever do it in the undisputed, to become undisputed. And I'm the youngest in the 4-belt era at 23 years young to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this fight with Kambosos, I'm gonna let this fool know, I'm gonna let this joker know, I'm gonna let him know that everything that you set out to do, it's not just to him though, it's for everybody. You know, that I can't hit everybody. You know, I go to jail, I lose what I've been trying to shoot for. So I can't punch everybody, but I can punch the guy that they put in the ring there with, right, with me. So that's gonna be my prime example for everybody. When I knock him out in the first round, and when I do what I gotta do, I'm gonna look at everybody. I'm gonna look at the whole crowd. I'm gonna look at all you guys. And I'm gonna just say, yeah, I am that and more. You guys have not seen anything yet. I'm determined, I'm ready, I'm thriving off this. And it's for my son, man. It's for all those things. It's for the riches of growth.
You got a name for your son?
Oh, Teofimo Lopez. Yeah,
this will be the fifth Teofimo, won't
yeah,
it?
he'll be the fifth. Yeah, he'll be the fifth Teofimo. You know?
If someone calls
Tio,
you, you're all
you
at home,
mentioned
who picks up?
How?
If you're all at home and someone asks for Teofimo, who's the call for?
My mom's calling him Bam Bam. So yeah, so because my niece, she was just born, we call her Pebbles. So we have Pebbles and Bam Bam.
What's your thoughts on
like
you mentioned Devin Haney?
You want to show, you know, show them up.
I always gotta show. You gotta show everybody. It's easy to say a lot of things, but actions speak louder than words, right? So the thing is, like, I just gotta keep that mentality, man. I didn't come here out of just getting lucky. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight. And despite earning so many things, I still gotta fight. You know, they knocking my throne down. They trying to knock my legacy down, you know? But this is something you can't knock. You can't. It's already written in stone. I was made for this. I bleed this, you know? It's blood, sweat, and tears. There's a difference between trying to look flawless and trying to look from the screens, and then when you're out there, it don't match to the same energy. You gotta bring that same energy wherever you at. If I'm talking about this right here, best believe I'm gonna bring it in there. It's not, there's no two difference over here. Nah, man.
So
You had a message for
PBC. You about that life? You say to say you want these guys to let them know that you about that life.
I've always been about that life. I think everybody know that.
I mean, they don't know. I'm saying we know that, but it seems like they don't know because Devin Haney,
Yeah,
them
but-
talk kind of crazy.
Yeah, of course they gotta talk crazy because they got whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? They got they look, when all that happened a couple weeks ago, me and Devin, it was just me and my father, and it was all his peoples. All Devin Haney's peoples. I stood my ground. I ain't scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
He about 7 of them, bro.
Yeah, he had all his peoples over him. I don't need an entourage. I am the entourage. You know what I'm saying? A man stands for something, they all fall for anything. That's the difference maker. Everybody can seem big and bad when they're around their posse, but when they're alone, let me bring them to me when they're alone. Let me see that energy then. I want to see that energy then.
So you gotta get that fight before your career's over with.
Of course, it has to be. There's no way in hell, because we in hell, but there ain't no way in hell that I'm going to let this guy slide. Ain't no way. Even if he tries to, and the thing is that it's the best thing that I love in what I do, is that purse bids. You got to love those purse bids. You know why? Triller was a fluke. Cool with me. Learn from them. Now, we got Matchroom in the zone. We got Top Rank in ESPN, right? And whoever else wants to join that field. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, you can't overprice yourself. You can't. I hold all the belts. What do you hold? A belt that was sent to you via email. Via email. You can't hold that with me. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't. You got to show the work. You got to show it. I'll be one to say it. If he was a world champion, I'll be the one to say it. All right, I still got work to do at the 35 division. But I already accomplished everything. I am the lightweight division. And I just got to show y'all again, November 27th. You guys tune in, man. Download the app right now, The Zone. The Zone app, man. And that's it, man. You guys will watch something. I'm only getting better. That's the thing about competition. You can't exceed to be a great without fighting the greats, right? You can't exceed to that extreme level without fighting the best. The best fight the best, you become a legend, you become great. And that's what I'm all about, man. I'm just trying to set that tone for everybody, and I'm very actually appreciative to see those that are actually fighting right now. Michaela Mayer is fighting tomorrow. She's gonna unify. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people are trying to shoot for the same thing, man and woman.
Theo, what do you
Josh
think about
Taylor's
Rolly?
undisputed, but I sometimes get the feeling that he's not keen to fight you because he keeps saying Teofimo's got unfinished business.
I wouldn't even want to fight me.
But do you think he would want that fight, Josh?
They got to. I would see. I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why not. I'll drop my belts to fight at 140.
Do you like that fight?
Of course, I love that fight. That's my actual weight. 140 is my weight. I've been at this.
On 47.
I've been at this weight for 2 years. I outgrew 135 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
How about fighting guys you already beat? This is the second one.
That's fine. That's fine with me. He just won't do it as good as me. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing is this. Like I get it. You're trying to shoot for that. You're trying to go for that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, man, I beat you fair and square. You know, you gotta take your losses.
Do you think Homie wins that fight?
Huh?
Do you think Homie beats Lomachenko? Or?
I know Lomachenko's gonna try to come aggressive so that he can prove a point. You know what I'm saying? But Comey can punch. He's a puncher. He knows how to punch.
Tia, what do you think of Rolly, having to be replaced by Isaac Cruz and that whole situation and how Cruz fares against Tank? And what's your thoughts on all that?
TMT. That's my response. TMT. The money team. TMT.
Last time we spoke, I asked you about the 4 kings, Hagler, Hearns, and all that. And you
see, we can talk about those kings because those actually were kings.
Well,
those guys were kings.
But for you to be legendary, you got to have those other fights, don't you?
Yeah, but it's so hard nowadays because what was Devin Haney's response? I got more followers than you. Do you not understand? Like, that's crazy. That's the world that I'm living in right now. Everybody's trying to, so I can make it here if I just dance my way and do TikTok and shit. Nah, bro, not in this world, not in boxing world. I mean, you can do it in the other worlds, fine, but not here. It's not about how many followers you have. It's about how many belts you hold. It's about how bad you want it when you in there. You almost got dropped by Linares, by Jorge Linares. What do you think I'm gonna do to you?
Do you think JoJo wins that fight?
Huh?
Do you think JoJo?
He has a good chance. He has a good chance. The thing is this. Confidence. You gotta have confidence. You could do all that you want and look pretty, but once you got stunned, once you get hit, you gotta bite down on that mouthpiece and push forward. You don't go and start hugging. You don't go and start trying to stay safe. No, you bite down on that mouthpiece and you fight the guy that tried to hurt you. That's that mentality. You got booed. Devin Haney got booed in his own hometown. And he's gonna fight again in his own hometown. Let's see what happens now.
You had a message for PVC fighter earlier. You had a message for PVC fighters earlier. You want to repeat that?
What message was that?
You had a message. About Tank Davis. You had a message for Tank Davis.
Tank Davis, yeah, they're all pussy, man. That's how I feel about them. Yeah, for real. Because at the end of the day, like, they get all mad and butthurt, but it shows, the accolades show. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to be, and I ain't disrespecting nobody's set. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he got his set. I ain't disrespecting his people's, but I'm going to disrespect they mans. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Don't bring a thugness into this. Yeah, you could be thuggish and all that stuff, but do it in the ring, bro. You don't gotta talk about that and all that. Oh, well, if this was in the streets, it would be different. Like, yeah, you don't need to talk like that. That's why you don't get sponsors. That's why you ain't getting endorsements. Because you talking like that, you got that. You still, your mind is still in the gutter. I don't mean to be like that, but I'm trying to actually educate this man because Floyd tried to do it. That didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Shit, let me try to influence you. Bro, it ain't gonna work. He thinks his shit don't stink, so that ain't gonna work. Like, you should take this as an eye-opener. When you crash in that plane, that was God letting you know you still here for a reason. Be appreciative of that, young blood. And I'm gonna call him young blood on that one.
Will Cruz be easy work?
Cruz? Man, I mean, Rolly said he would. Rolando, I spoke with Rolly, and he said that Tank is gonna go right through Cruz. Nobody wants to see that fight. That's what he said.
Canelo versus Black. The fact that everybody talked, remember before you fought Lomachenko, he was basically the boogeyman. None of these dudes call him out. Does that trip you out? No Haney, no Ryan Garcia, none of these cats. Does that trip you out? And you one that got the win, they never say Lomachenko name.
They don't want to say his name at all, even to this day. Lomachenko will beat all those guys. All those guys. Yes, Lomachenko will beat up Tank. Lomachenko will devour Devin Haney. Lomachenko will beat Shakur. Lomachenko will do all those things to those guys. They don't understand, bro. It's different, man. It's different. Shakur did great in his last fight. Kudos to him, bro. I like Shakur. You know what I'm saying? We've known each other since we were 12 years old. So I know about it. But the thing is like this, man, like, Shakur, like that he's confident. He's confident. He was confident against Jamel. He sparred Jamel. You know what I'm saying? But even though Loma's already on his way out, he still got enough just to beat these guys.
Do you think you and Haney would look like Saturday's fight between Plant and Canelo?
Shakur's like a power to beat someone like yourself or Loma with all the technical.
It's not the power. Shakur got everything in the book. You know, he got everything in the textbook to be great. Shakur has all that. His confidence of himself when you gotta stick more there, rather than. You know, you can't, bro. Pretty Boy even did it. Pretty Boy had to go in there and dig it in sometimes. And sometimes he got buckled, but he still fought. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he had everything to gain and nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying?
What would you and Josh Taylor be like in the ring?
Huh?
You and Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor?
Yeah, what would that fight be like?
He's tailor-made for you because he comes forward.
Yeah, no, I like it though. It's a great fight. Southpaw, I love Southpaws. Honestly, I prefer Southpaws more than Orthodox fighters. I kind of raised with Southpaws. I know how to beat them. I know what they like, and I know what their flaws are. So, you know, I'm a big supporter of all the guys that are up and coming. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people try to switch my words about Shakur and all that stuff. Nah, you know, I support him. If there ever comes a point in time where he's in my division, if I'm still around, if people want to make that fight happen, then they make the fight happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about, look, I'm just trying to educate them a little better, man. Give him that boost of confidence that, you know, he beat Jamel, but his last fight, before that, it didn't look too impressive. But he used it as fuel. Josh Taylor, he'll get this work too. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that he don't move up to 147 by then. You know? If they told me I had to stay to 135 and I outgrew this weight class 2 years ago, and I'm still in this weight class, why can't this man wait just one more fight after Adam Catterall?
Would you kill the body on Josh Taylor? Tall, slender frame?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That's where you start. You start from the body up. You gotta chop the tree. How you chop the tree? You can't chop the tree from the top. You gotta chop the tree from the bottom.
Canelo Plant, is that a similar type of situation?
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be a great fight, man. A great matchup. I'll be there. I'll be in tune on that fight. You know, congratulations to Caleb Plant and congratulations to PBC and Fox for making that fight happen. And congrats to it's Showtime. Yeah, so it's Showtime, not Fox.
It's Showtime. Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Tino with the save,
Espinoza,
you know?
my B. But hey, so man, but shout out to Showtime. Yeah, for sure. Huh?
Who you got winning?
It's gonna be a great fight, 50-50 on that. But I think that from what I saw in the press conference, I gotta go with Canelo.
The press conference in LA?
Yeah.
Why is that? What is
Confidence.
Who are you rooting for?
Huh?
Who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for the fans. Huh?
You think Canelo stops him?
He's determined to.
Did he take some?
I think anything that he put his mind to. Caleb Plant is a tough fighter, man. When that guy, I've seen how he trains, man. I've seen how he is when he's up there. It's mad focused. Like the man don't have sex or nothing. He's like in it. You know what I'm saying? He's in it. So I can't take anything away from him either. You know, my whole thing is that this could be a repeat of what I did, or this could be where the repeat of Canelo Mayweather, but the opposite now. You know what I'm saying?
What did you learn against fighting once you beat Lomachenko? What did you learn about yourself during that fight?
I could really do this. Now, what I learned from this is exactly what I know. I've been here before. You know, I just feel like I've done it wrong last time. You know, but I'm back, and I showed in the Lomachenko fight that whatever that faith over fear, faith, that belief. I saw it. I believed it. I am it. That's why I went on top of that ring afterwards. I said I just did that. Let everybody know with blood coming down because the man was fighting dirty, hitting his head. You know, using his head to hit me, and the referee will allow it, which I was in awe about. I mean, we warned them, but hey, listen, it is what it is. Like, you know, that showed me that I am that and more. And I can't wait to express that November 27th. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, you guys don't understand, like, it's a need. It's not a want over here. You know, it's a need. It's a need for much more things, man. The new generation, I mean, I've talked to you guys about this. I'm the frontier of boxing. You know, Canelo is pushing it. You know, you have Tyson Fury, you have all these other greats, but they need this right here. They need this. They need heart. They need that burning fire. They need that burning heart. You know what I'm saying? Just because I reach to the top and get all the belts don't mean I gotta sit down.
And you talk better than any of them as well.
Because they don't, it's not authentic. You get what I'm saying? It's not authentic. It's not fluent. They try too hard. You can't try hard. You just gotta be you. You know, and watch everything else flow. Take care of your body, take care of your mental. That's really what it comes down to, bro. At the end of the day, boxing is a short career. 15, 20 years max. You know what I'm saying? 15, 20 years max. How you gonna live check by check? All these boxers are fucking broke. You know what I'm saying? Yes, all these boxers. Devin Haney could say that he's rich. Bro, you broke. Your dad's been taking care of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't mean to do, hey, but I just call it how I see it, yo. Shit. I'm thankful though, because if I didn't have the endorsements and the sponsorships, then yeah, I'll be on that same road. I haven't fought in a year. They try to starve me. You get what I'm saying? I take that personal. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have to shelf me. They didn't have to put me on the shelf. They didn't have to. But they did it intentionally. Intentionally, because they don't want to see greatness happen at this age, 24. You know what I'm saying? I did it at 23. That was my Jordan year. I'm 24. This is my Kobe year. That Mamba mentality. I'm telling you, man, and I thank those guys. They all paved the way, and I'm just trying to pave the way for everybody out there. So anybody tuning in, man, if y'all feeling salty, that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you feeling some type of way, that's on you. That ain't on me. Take that anger out on you. You're not where you want to be because of you, not because of me. I'm just doing my work, and I'm trying to set the tone. I'm throwing seeds at, if anything, I'm trying to plant some seeds in y'all. Man, tree of life. Remember it. Tree of life, bro. We all a tree of life, man. You gotta blossom. You gotta blossom in this world, man. You can't be dying and dull. Like, bro, come on, man. I'm just excited, man. Tune in for everybody. Get the app on the App Store, on Zone, live on the Zone, November 27th at the Hulu Theater, Madison Square Garden. And if you guys want tickets, man, go to Ticketmaster.com, you know, and it'll be Lopez versus Kambosos Jr.